A long time ago, in the region where Jesus was born, King Herod ruled. He was renowned for his grand architectural achievements, constructing magnificent buildings and cities. However, his legacy was marred by a deep fear of losing his throne. When Jesus, referred to as the King of Kings, was born in Bethlehem, a brilliant star illuminated the night sky. This celestial sign caught the attention of wise men from the east, who interpreted it as a signal of the birth of a divine king. Driven by their desire to honor this new king, they set out to find him. Herod's obsession with maintaining power set the stage for a dramatic conflict, as he perceived the newborn as a threat to his reign, foreshadowing his ruthless actions to eliminate any challenge to his authority. In ancient times, in the land of Jesus' birth, King Herod held sway, celebrated for his splendid constructions of cities and monuments. Yet, his rule was overshadowed by a paralyzing fear of losing control. When Jesus, destined to be the King of Kings, was born in Bethlehem, a radiant star appeared, signaling his arrival. Eastern scholars, known as wise men, recognized this as a divine omen, announcing the birth of a great leader. Eager to pay homage to this newborn king, they embarked on a journey to locate him. Herod's insecurity about his throne fueled a growing tension, as he viewed this child as a potential rival. His determination to cling to power would soon drive him to extreme measures, setting the course for a tragic confrontation. The star's brilliance marked a pivotal moment, heralding a new era and challenging Herod's fragile grip on his kingdom. The wise men, guided by the star, traveled to Jerusalem to find the newborn king. Their arrival and inquiries about a new king alarmed King Herod, who feared any threat to his authority. Determined to protect his throne, Herod summoned the chief priests to inquire about the Messiah's birthplace. They confirmed it was Bethlehem in Judea, based on ancient prophecies. Herod, hiding his true intentions, secretly met with the wise men to learn when the star first appeared. He instructed them to find the child and report back, claiming he wished to worship him. In reality, Herod had no intention of honoring the child. His plan was to eliminate the perceived rival. His deceitful strategy revealed his desperation to maintain power at all costs, setting a dangerous course that would lead to drastic actions to secure his rule. Following the star's guidance, the wise men journeyed to Jerusalem, seeking the newborn king foretold by the heavens. Their quest stirred unease in King Herod, whose fear of losing his crown intensified. Anxious to safeguard his reign, he consulted the chief priests, who revealed that the Messiah was prophesied to be born in Bethlehem of Judea. In a cunning move, Herod privately summoned the wise men to pinpoint the exact timing of the star's appearance. He urged them to locate the child and inform him, falsely claiming he desired to pay his respects. In truth, Herod's heart harbored sinister motives, aiming to destroy the child he saw as a rival. His deceptive tactics exposed his relentless drive to cling to power, foreshadowing the extreme measures he would take to eliminate any threat to his throne, no matter how innocent or divine. The wise men followed the star to a stable in Bethlehem, where they found Jesus with his mother, Mary. Overwhelmed with reverence, they bowed down to worship him and presented gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh, symbolizing his divine significance. However, when it was time to return to Herod, a divine dream warned them of his treacherous intentions. Choosing to defy the king, they avoided Jerusalem and returned to their homeland by a different route. Their decision to bypass Herod infuriated him, as he realized he had been outwitted. The wise men's actions protected Jesus from Herod's sinister plan, ensuring the child's safety for the time being. Their obedience to the divine warning highlighted their wisdom and faith, while Herod's rage revealed the depth of his paranoia and desperation to eliminate any challenge to his authority. Guided by the star, the wise men arrived at a humble Bethlehem stable, where they discovered Jesus alongside his mother, Mary. In awe, they knelt in worship, offering precious gifts, gold, frankincense, and myrrh as tributes to his sacred destiny. As they prepared to return to Herod, a divine vision cautioned them of his deceitful plot to harm the child. Heeding this warning, they chose to defy the king, slipping away to their homeland via an alternate path, bypassing Jerusalem entirely. Their clever evasion enraged Herod, who realized he had been outsmarted. By trusting the divine message, the wise men ensured Jesus' safety, thwarting Herod's malicious scheme. Their actions underscored their faith and discernment, while Herod's fury exposed his growing paranoia and ruthless determination to crush any perceived threat to his rule, setting the stage for his next drastic move. Enraged by the wise men's deception, Herod ordered the killing of all boys in Bethlehem aged 2 and under, hoping to eliminate the newborn king. This brutal act underscored his extreme measures to protect his throne. However, God intervened to save Jesus. An angel appeared to Joseph in a dream, urgently instructing him to flee with Mary and Jesus to Egypt to escape Herod's wrath. Joseph promptly obeyed, taking his family to safety in Egypt, where they remained until Herod's death. This divine intervention thwarted Herod's murderous plan, ensuring Jesus' survival. Herod's horrific decree revealed the depths of his fear and cruelty, while Joseph's swift action demonstrated his faith and commitment to protecting the child. The escape to Egypt marked a critical moment, preserving the life of the one destined to be the King of Kings. Furious at being outwitted by the wise men, Herod issued a chilling command to slaughter all boys in Bethlehem 2 years old or younger, aiming to destroy the newborn king. His ruthless decree exposed the extent of his paranoia and cruelty. Yet divine protection intervened. In a dream, an angel urgently directed Joseph to flee with Mary and Jesus to Egypt, warning of Herod's deadly pursuit. Without hesitation, Joseph followed the divine guidance, leading his family to safety in Egypt, where they stayed until Herod's death. This timely escape foiled Herod's vicious plan, securing Jesus' life. Herod's heinous act laid bare his desperate need to cling to power, while Joseph's immediate obedience reflected his unwavering trust in God's plan. The flight to Egypt became a pivotal moment, safeguarding the child destined to fulfill a divine purpose as the King of Kings.